Tonight we're having soup, potato, bacon and leek soup, fishy soir. People are going to make fun of me for pronouncing that wrong.
And probably get some people saying that it should be served cold, but we're not drinking it cold.
No, we would not have it cold because we're not animals.
Or French.
Or French. We've had our vaccinations. We got the gas bottle refilled at BCF. It said online that Mitre 10 would do it, but they didn't. We're gonna stay here one more night, and then we think we want to like do Sunday night and maybe a couple more nights at Lake Proserpine. It used to be free camping, but now it's $8 a night. We're feeling a little bit crook today. We're supposed to be going to Lake Proserpine, 2 hours drive, and pack up and set up. Might be just a little bit too much for us today. We can watch the rugby and a bit of Formula 1. It's a beautiful day. We were a bit chilly overnight. Ollie was a bit chilly in his cotton sleeping bag. He made fun of me for getting a flannel one. Do you regret your cotton sleeping bag now?
No.
Do you wish you had a fully sick flannel one?
No. Once we get to the middle, you're going to be absolutely sweating.
No, it's hot during the day and it's freezing at night.
Alex's sleeping bag is the comfortable temperature range starts at -6.6.
Look, I haven't been cold. Were you cold last night?
I was a little bit chilly. I can always put more clothes on, but you can't take them off.
I don't need to. I'm warm as toast. The state of us, we're all
hot pack up today.
Hot and sweaty, red face, and then check out this. What luxury, hey? What bloody luxury? You're a bit hot, laying in the shade. To the next campsite. We had a couple of nights in Sarina, which was fantastic. It was huge. There wasn't too much noise or anything. They had a BMX track.
Dirt bike track, I think it is.
Right, okay. But the cows, they were a little bit chatty first thing in the morning, which got Mertz a little bit riled up, but really cool. They just kind of wander through the campsite and...
Mertz had a bit of a bark every once in a while.
So hopefully this next place is a goer, because it'd be nice to have a bit of a break and do some walks, have a swim.
Got a rugby on tonight and Formula 1 to watch tomorrow morning, so...
We do, so go the All Blacks and go Daniel Ricciardo. Bit of a windy old night.
Supposed to be expected right next to the lake, but yeah, not too bad.
We were going to think about staying a couple of days, but there's no reception here or anything, so we might move on and see what else is out there for us. It's quite busy here, and you know, there's cars going by behind us and stuff, which is like, it's fine. It's a nice spot, but I think we'd like something a little bit more quiet.
Yeah, I think so. Dogs wander around again, but when the wind's not blowing, it's nice and hot, and
showers are clean, toilets are clean.
Yeah. About to go for a swim?
Yeah, alright, catch you.
So we left a couple of our torches behind at the last campsite. Bit annoying. I was wandering over to have a shower last night and I thought, oh, I won't bother using my phone and make my way there without burning through a lot of batteries. So happily sauntering along, and you can see the lights of the shower block in the distance, so I was just making a beeline for that. And then all of a sudden I just stumbled forward and I thought I was falling into a creek, but it was just this massive ditch, and just got the fright of my life, and like right in front of me was this big bloody barbed wire fence, so it could have all gone horribly wrong.
Definitely a man that hung the mirrors in the bathroom.
Why's that?
They're all too high, you can only see like your hairline up. I've got to like get on my tippy toes to see myself. What a day.
Mitch and I have just been for a beautiful warm swim
So lovely.
out at Airlie Beach, or which one it is. But
Who cares? They're all the same. They're just as beautiful as the next. It's a cracker day, and it's made better by the fact that we lost our favourite lanterns at one of our previous campsites. I emailed the woman and she found them. Gutted that we lost them. They're just like the best things in the world. Solar powered, warm light, excellent.
yeah, so it's a good day. So we're just going to have a bit of a cruise around Airlie before we're waiting to check into our next day at Ben Lomond Station. Nice serene spot. I think we're going to see some stars tonight. We're on a 1800 acre property, cattle station. There's a croc here. Does it have a name, the croc? We didn't ask, did we? There's a croc here. Like a couple of bends around the creek, there's a 5.5 metre crocodile. So if we end up staying a second night, maybe tomorrow we'll go and have a look, see if we can find it. But I think we're more likely to see it at low tide. She did say to be careful though, because a 5.5 metre croc can jump about 2.5 metres. So we don't want to take Mertz down there and offer her up as bait. But it's very dry. Ollie was just saying it's a little bit of snake country, which is probably true. But we've got quite a nice open paddock, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing some stars, watching some Formula 1, because we had no reception where we were last night, so we couldn't watch Formula 1, we couldn't watch the All Blacks. Mertz just found something delicious on the ground. This tree here has some little native bees in it. Little black bees. I better go, I have to set up a tent now. Good morning. Beautiful uninterrupted sleep last night. It is definitely a good spot. I think we're going to stay here another day. Yep, we're going to stay here another day. About to crack into some coffee, and then I might mix up a bit of a pizza dough and get that sort of working away, and then I might go for a wander around, see if we can track down a crocodile. Might read that one in a minute. I'd like to mention the wallaby outside the tent and then the kookaburra feeding. Hey, go leave it. Alright, so I'm making a quick batch of Ken Forkshire's same day pizza dough. Got about 1/8 of a teaspoon of yeast there, because a quarter of a teaspoon, because I'm doing a 2/5 batch, so I can make 2 little pizza doughs. Got 280 grams of lukewarm water. It's at 33 degrees Celsius there, and I've got 400 grams of plain flour. So first up, I just want to splash a couple of tablespoons of water into the yeast, give that a little chance to bloom, so stir that up a bit, and then I'll put the rest of the water into the flour, and I'll give that a quick mix. I usually use my hands, but it's a bit of a mission to clean up when you're camping like this. Give that a bit of a stir. Alright, so that sits for about half an hour while the auto lease goes on, and then once that's done, I'll sprinkle a bit of salt on here and the yeast mixture and do a bit of a fold. Alright, so this only requires 1 fold. It's been half an hour, so just got a wet hand, same as the initial mix. Grab under the corner, stretch it, so I feel some resistance, fold it over the other side, wet the hand again, Go into the next corner, stretch it, so I feel some resistance, wrap it over the other side with the hand again. Third corner, pick it up until we feel resistance, pop it over the other side, and then final corner, get underneath it until it stretches, fold it over, and then upside down in the container. Grab a bit of olive oil, lift the dough out of the way, whack a bit of that in there, in. Just adding a bit of extra oil for good luck. Alright, so got to the petrol station and they've got no potable water, which I think is probably going to be more and more common as we go north. So I had to buy, well, what I opted to do was buy a 6-pack of 1.5 litre spring water, emptied that into the jerry, and then refilled those up with non-potable water, which we can boil and use for cleaning and stuff. It's not sustainable, but the next option is like drive 45 minutes to the next town, which is arguably less sustainable anyway. Neither's a good option. Anyway, heading back to camp now, and then we'll be able to go for a walk. Got some mates standing right in the middle of the track. Hopefully they yield.
Alas, no crocodile.
Many hours later.
It's been 6 hours and now I've got to divide the dough balls up for the flour on the camera and shape them, and they sit for half an hour. So peel it out carefully. So working with one at a time, grab one corner, stretch it, grab the next corner, stretch it, the next corner, stretch it. And you can sort of keep doing this as many times as you like, as it'll keep firming up. It's quite sticky, so I'm just going to stop now. Shape it into a bit of a ball, give it a few turns, and that'll tighten all that up. And do the same thing with the other one. It's going to be quite sticky dough, so just sort of minimise. See, I'm using my little fingertips. And then give a few of them. Alright, so grab out like a metal oven tray or baking sheet. This is what I've got at the moment. Give it a bit of flour. Whack those in there, try and give them a bit of space. I haven't got a heap of space, but they'll do. And then they'll sit for half an hour, covered.
A few moments later.